Oh, là. Baldur's Gate. Forza.
Va bene, allora come ci dicevamo ieri ci siamo lasciati
Vediamo come vanno le vulcan.
eravamo
Mhm.
di fatto il
Ok.
quindi come
Ma
il processo io adesso semplicemente
opzioni.
scenderei in verticale bisogna che capiamo come che dati arrivano e come arrivano per configurare quello lo lascerei un attimo da parte perché non ha entrare col dettaglio di adesso. Ciao Salvatore, buongiorno.
Oh, che bellino. Allora, cosa dobbiamo fare?
When they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster.
I've faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint them.
Devo trovare la tizia con cui parlare, ma non riesco a capire dove cazzo sta tutta questa zona qua. Missione. Qua. Dovrebbe proprio parlare con Kai. Che cazzo esplorare la spia? Allora.
Allora va bene, la prima interfaccia che
Stiamo
troviamo,
vedendo?
che dovrebbe forse essere anche la più
Chi
semplice
facciamo?
da gestire, è proprio quella di SharePoint, no? Qui abbiamo già lavorato
Ah.
anche con Paolo.
Si blocca ancora.
Adesso si vuole
Anche con...
No, non avevo ancora messo sotto la finestra. Quindi ci siamo detti, questa parte qui la vediamo dopo.
Si blocca. Quindi non serviamo un secondo.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Era meglio, forse lo devo qui.
Devo metterla.
Detto questo,
Un intero.
siamo in carico e qui siamo sulla creazione del sito SharePoint. Creazione del sito SharePoint e
Si blocca.
che già adesso siamo in grado di far avvenire, quindi questa parte è già stata gestita, dobbiamo capire
Ricaricare.
e quindi come chiamare il folder
Dare
del
tics.
SharePoint e come fare sì che anche i visaggi poi riescano
Continua a bloccarsi il
capisco
video.
come stiamo.
Andiamo.
Ma come glielo passo? Ok. Quindi tu dici quando arrivo in questo punto qua,
Cose strane.
creeremo all'interno dell'oggetto un
Lives are
chiave
at
valore
stake,
che è
and
devi
the
riuscire a
cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
Ok. Adesso sulla mappa. Qui devo andare. Io vado a destra.
Onward in her name. Testing my patience.
Ancora come cazzo.
I'm sorry.
Non ho capito.
Have you left her senses, Koga? Release her.
Hate.
She stole the idol of Sylvanas.
Scared of wolves, Shadow.
She must pay the price. We will imprison the
Everyone's
thief
frightened
that
of
guards
something.
my serpent. When we
My
cast
fear's
her
hardly
loose,
irrational when you
she
see
may
Please. I'm sorry.
This is
Ma
madness,
sento
Koga.
chiamarlo come
She's just
l'identificativo
A what,
dell'incarico.
Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still,
Poi possiamo mettergli
devil.
anche come prefisso e
Tila is
Cecilia.
restless.
Come, Koga. We back the idol. Surely.
Do it.
Vinci bonus. No.
You intrude on the circle. You intrude on my mind. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sifasif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Holsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Questa la faccio fuori.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
No, ha lo stesso schema.
Monster. Too kind. A demon, more like.
Ma non voglio rispondere a questa roba.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims.
Nessuno delle tre volevo
A
rispondere.
viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The the right of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm.
Vediamo cos'è sta roba.
When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great metal at the gate. The metal of a skilled sword for hire.
Rimane.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor.
Potremmo chiamare sia Citra
Offer to guide the
Tino,
Outlanders out
quindi
of the grove.
l'ufficio è-
I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Il numero di pratica potrebbe non essere perché
Posso salvare adesso? Salva. Vediamo cosa
The
succede se...
Outlander serves Zevlor. Circle, to arms. Let no parasite live.
Pensa te se devo prendere.
The time has come. Remove the outsiders.
Mi fa fuori questo.
allora, lo riuscite a vedere? Lo riuscite pure a leggere?
Segnale riferiti 65.
Vediamo.
Provenire. Preparare. Incrementare.
Danno azienda. Via. Così.
No, ho sbagliato. Ho sbagliato.
Let's finish this.
Aspetta, carichiamo. E adesso funziona sta cosa. Se riusciamo a salvare tutti.
They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Che è questo?
Vediamo se riesco a saltare e salvare tutti.
Quindi ci mette anche l'anno qua.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring.
Questo dice solo
Why don't we
cazzate.
take a little break?
Codice
Hmm?
compagnia.
Porca
Allow
vacca.
ourselves a few moments of rest.
Un carico.
Gives me a chance to talk to you
PNL
about something,
progressivo.
well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
Ok.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way we got Korga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. No, it cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Trust me when I say, the loss of the occasional wizard staff or tome of enchantment is a bargain given the cost of allowing me to deteriorate. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it?
Brucia tutta la roba.
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Va bene.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Dio. Chissà che cazzo
Come
vuole.
on, let's go.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Va bene. Vorrei parlare di tutto quello che dovremmo andare ognuno. Allora, termine la conversazione. Ancora?
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like
Come ne frega a
daggers.
me?
It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor.
Appunto,
You've
questo-
been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Some might think it makes me a liability.
no,
Maybe that's what I like about you.
No, io ne vedo 6.
You're different.
Io ne vedo 6 qua.
Fine. What's on your mind?
8 compreso
I don't
l'anno.
think I've ever had a
Okay.
confidant quite like you.
Perfetto.
And if I have, I can't remember them.
Ok. Bravo. Ok.
Oh, vabbè, mi è venuto un infarto.
Here.
Speak, while there's time. Nettie, yes. She's bumbling about somewhere. But if your treatment is meant to outlast the rite, you'll be removed with the rest.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
While I'm at it,
I did a number on you, didn't I? Does that hurt? I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment.
Vis medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halcyon, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halcyon was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halcyon was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you.
Va,
But I had
brodo,
to be
va.
sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
Mi dà la tua parola?
Io adesso.
Lo giuro no, d'accordo, dammela.
Swear it.
Che palla.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Oh cazzo.
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Va bene.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Me ne servono altre 5.
Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Mm-hmm. Ok.
That's curious. Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Qui per non rubare.
The bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathing weak.
No time to dally.
No, eh?
Got to press on.
Niente. Non posso adesso? No, perché? Piccola apro e la chiudo.
Lo vedete.
Ok. Aggiungi bonus.
No.
Ecco, magari si passa la paura dei lupi.
The wolf's fur bristles. He wants to jump, wants to bite. His eyes dart back and forth as he sniffs the air. He can't see them anymore, but he can smell them. Many, many strangers. The wolf bares his teeth. He doesn't take orders from you. He would chase you down if not for his master.
Ho fatto un successo.
Defender of the people. Where am I needed?
Don't burn yourself.
Cazzo era la... Eccolo qua. Che è il personaggio? Ecco, devo cliccare sulla frecciolina. Ok.
Allora, possiamo dire che
Dai.
all'interno
Scelte necessarie. La fragrazione occulta. Perché? Ecco la deflagrazione organizzante. Una delle 5 fasi vigore il mondo.
piattaforma o attori
Questo è il diavolo. Vigore. Intesimi. Buoni brucianti, chance persone. Comando. Morire infernale. Per i 10 di danno a fuoco ritardato. Protezione al bene e al male. Tardo stregato. Allora, cosa ci conviene? Io metterei comando qua. Il gioco secondo me è più utile. I 2 livelli devo fargli fare. Ok. Quando viene cosa possiamo avere? Necessità, numeri pugnali. Corona di follia. Fatta la catena. L'ora del patto pure vincolare quella che sta impugnando. Vai. Ok.
The air is ripe with magic.
sharp as ever.
Ok.
What's cooking? Got it. Hey.
No. Vado con lui.
What will you people want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
Oh mio Dio, che... La mia gente. Ora questo coveri. Ah. Ok. Era anche esplora la spiaggia che è qua. Qui salgo.
Mi vedere oggi che state.
Ah. Buco.
That's curious. Maybe if I were a halfling. No chance. Yeah, maybe if I was half the size.
What?
Yeah, maybe if I was half the size. No chance.
Wits and blades, always sharp. I don't think I'll fit through there.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Ok.
I want to learn a trick too. It's something only I know.
Make one up.
No chance.
Come cazzo faccio a...
Herman, is that you?
I was fine.
Up to.
Isn't that how Mum usually is? Hi. Are you here to see my brother? My partner, I mean. It's a family. He sells the stuff and I... Right. Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails?
Croce.
Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? You got it. One sec.
Andiamo.
That's what I got.
Cos'è che ha? Boccale di birra. Allora. Culture. Altre colore, ma chi se ne frega. Macchiatore. Pane, pesce. Calamaio. Mese di scasso. La scassa. Posso permettermi nemmeno... Un sassolino penso... Non globo di resina per la resistenza alle formiche.
something moving against your back and turn.
Ok.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Ok.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Huh? Maybe if I were a halfling.
Quindi dice no, parlare con il bambino. Cazzo.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Lo che diremo è che deve fare da cosa? Perché
Oh yeah? Are they bored to death? Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Ma che sfacciato.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care.
Oddio.
deve aversi deve aversi
Il sistema di indicazione non lo capisco sinceramente. Non arriveranno.
Impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
Sono isolata.
Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
Non capisco. Possiamo arrivare solo fin qua.
sì.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
E lui interroga queste domande aggi
Capisco come fanno a segnalarmi una roba di merda.
quindi Bizzardi, qualsiasi cosa io gli chiedo
Ok.
place, pal. I'm fishing for chumps here.
Those druids are going to get us killed! Nothing's...
No chance.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves.
Heartless bastards. They deserve to have the goblins burn them out.
Watching his hands, you realize he's miming opening something. He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. thing like that's got to be worth a small fortune. Sure. When we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark, but they're vicious. Anything else? You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. See us coming. When do I get to run the ring scan?
E a me non piace molto diventare sto qua, ma
I knew she wasn't ready. Can you stop? It's
Ah, ma
not
le-
like you never got caught.
No, ci stiamo dicendo. Porteremo già.
niente. Parlami di te.
Mi confermi?
You came! I have... Here!
Quando io
Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story. It's about you. I hope you like it.
Oh mamma.
We're going to own that town.
Storia di Mirko.
Che funziona se...
C'era una volta un ragazzo su una spiaggia, vide che c'era un nido di arpie ed era molto bravo ad arrampicarsi, voleva salire in cima
io
e
chiamo
trovare il nido
io
dell'arpia,
sono da me,
ma la
chiamo
arpia
Steve.
era molto cattiva. Cantò una canzone e il ragazzo dimenticò quel che faceva. Dopo passò l'avventuriera era molto forte. Uccise la arpia sul colpo e salvò la ragazza. La ragazza era molto fredda.
Poi rendere
Ed era spaventata, era in acqua e quindi sentiva molto freddo, ma l'avventuriero l'aveva salvata. Il ragazzo era l'avventuriera fantastico, voleva diventare come un avventuriero, voleva essere forte, salvare persone e non avere più paura, proprio con l'avventuriero. Bene, vabbè.
For me?
Piccolo regalo buono che lì.
Sorry about the nest. You guys find anything good today?
Perché cavolo? Niente qua.
Va
No.
bene. Quindi
Not long until we leave now.
Cazzo si esce? Ah, eccolo qua. Quello è il buco.
quello non...
E si esce da qua.
Yeah, maybe.
Bene. Ok.
What were you thinking? I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Do you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what to do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Eccolo qua, il peperone. Lavare la pella. Lo riceviamo medaglioni in comune.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely. Not yours.
fidanzati.
We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what Mole says. Stupid.
Numero.
Fare anche
Oggetti.
prendere gli attica.
Passiva. Come faccio a leggere?
Dati. Qui. Attica.
Eccolo qua. Ecco.
Stop. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is? Stay on.
Lui può diventare invisibile. No, non
Pride
so.
of the gate.
Allora, proviamo ad andare. Allora, proviamo a fare invadere quella tizia là.
Best foot forward.
Dobbiamo far invadere quella là. Dobbiamo fare qualcosa.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and your birdies and your dogs.
Cassima.
Trouble at all. Which way to the nearest library?
What's next, I wonder? What are you hiding?
Soldier.
I could use the target practice.
Almost.
Ok.
Yes?
You're gonna be sorry, every last one of you.
Allora, faccio rimuovere dal gruppo. Andiamo con lui. Ci serve il ladro.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your
May it
cages
please,
are
Miss Trump.
boring.
Ah, selezionato.
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the camp then, idling away the hours.
Ok.
Birdies and your dogs.
Come faccio a chiamare l'altro? Devo fare proprio l'accampamento. Riposo, riposo lungo, fa l'accampamento.
Excuse.
Bisogna di te.
What do you need now? Darling. Lead on.
Ok. Così faccio.
Sorry, every last one of you.
Non posso scassinarla. Ah. Allora. 3.
Even your cages are boring.
5 e 7. Una della 4, dai, vediamo di non sbagliarlo. Minchia.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids and your birdies and your dogs. I met your friend. Ready to go? We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Lead the way.
Ok.
Making me sweat. Toes, toes.
E andiamo in giro con...
Shame the goblins didn't. Rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Vuoi cambiare? No. Molto meglio.
You are persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
Ok.
I could use the target. Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Perché? Ah, devo convincerli uno a uno. Ma no. È un autosalvataggio. Capuzzola. Ma non voglio farli fuori. Vabbè. Se lo sono cercato. A me la goblin serve. Vediamo cosa fanno, va? Noi ci allontaniamo.
Battlefield is the fearless. Finding my way.
Oddio, la goblin è anche lenta come la fame.
This is my happy place.
Ok. Va bene. Ah, l'ho affascinata per quello. 55. 55. Benissimo.
On my way.
Mappa. È saltato il turno. E a tutti?
Sì.
Allora. Io sto andando di lì, sì, ok. Non voglio attaccare nessuno io. Quindi...
Fleet of foot.
Esatto.
Salto, nascondersi, lancio. Ok, partiamo tutti.
Ecco dentro.
Brava.
Ready for another round?
Io mi muovo. Poi scatto. Non li voglio far fuori. Vediamo.
Got it.
No, niente. Rifacciamo. Non mi piace per niente. Rifacciamo tutto. Ok, non mi sembra giusto.
For final prayer. The Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends.
Mettiamo le palle, poi rifacciamo tutto.
No time for Danny. Better start a conversation.
I'd love to, thanks.
I see you. Just give me a moment. There.
Alta,
Now,
alta.
what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking?
Ok.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. Come. You
Andiamo.
need to be quick. This way.
Oh yeah.
Vai.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'm no ma- You don't
Le
have...
stesse scelte.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything? Victims can... How'd you pick up Parasite? Halsin was desperate to find... Look. You've been straight with me, so I'll be... But you seem like a good soul. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me. You'll swallow it if you feel anything. I hope it...
Okay.
You know, Master Health, because you should all be changing. There should be a small... Mind for the thing in your... It's one... Not yet.
Okay.
Anyhow. Could be. When whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there, I wish I... All good luck out there.
Ok, parliamo con lui.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk. We've been on the road together ever since the way we. In short, I've grown to trust you. You see, I have this condition. No, I can't. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? There'll be danger involved. Or great cost. As do I. I hope I can count.
Ok. Viverna. No, non devo fare niente con lo stronzone, non ci parliamo nemmeno sto giro.
La la la.
Lui deve salire di livello. Ok. La vendetta che prendevamo. Su persone. Reazione agonizzante. Ora il mondo. Attesio. Adesso vedo questo. Ok.
Here goes.
Allora, stagno sacro. Facciamo una menatina qua con i ragazzini.
Need a word.
My partner. It's he sells the stuff. Right.
Ok.
Hold out your. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it heads or tails. I've got more where that came from.
Okay.
Real cheap too. Interested? You got it. That's what I got.
Cazzo, è fallito il tiro percezione.
Nothing.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Vabbè. Che cazzo è?
Her hands hide her face, preventing you from reading her expression.
Ok. Allora, poi c'è la ragazzina qua.
You ever, Mom?
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Like.
Thank you.
Aspetta. Ispirazione.
Fighting a bear.
Poi parliamo con questo.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant.
Ok. Con Moro.
Well, look who's... Mercon says you say... And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done that. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Vai, investiamo.
Turn down free money. I've got opera. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? See you around.
Ok, siamo soci.
You're the first grown-up who...
Ru-tu-tu-ru-tu.
You came! So I wrote you a story. It's about you.
Ok.
I get to run the ring scan. Sylphie got caught. I need new pockets to pack.
Ok, ragazza era riuscita. Porca vacca.
Yeah, maybe if I was half the size.
Mentre mi indica solo le missioni. Perfetto. Ora parliamo con lui.
How can I help? I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be in the...
Andiamo all'accampamento. Recuperiamo lui.
You're staring at me again.
Lascia l'accampamento. Salva. Ok. Non volevo uscire. Fammi beccare così. Gioco.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Ok.
I already met your friend. You here to get me out of here? Well, hurry up. I got all the time in the world. Let me out, you bunch of softies.
Starà chiamando, ecco.
Non lo voglio sbagliare. Ok.
Sorry, every last one of you. I met your friend. Ready to go? Happily.
Allora. Non ho attrezzi da scasso? Perché ce li ho?
Played at the ready.
Questo io lo lascio. Parla.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things...
Quindi lei è l'accampamento. That's easy.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me too.
No. Carica partita. Ok. Rifacciamo il giro.
On my way.
With pleasure.
Scassina. Ok.
I met your friend. Ready to go? Happily.
Ok. Ora. Devo fare se stesso.
Right. Water. My dagger.
Vediamo cosa abbiamo qua. No.
Ready. Whatever it takes.
I could use the target practice.
I met your friend. Ready to go? We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. Happily.
Allora. Vediamo se è il caso di salvarla.
Moving it.
This is ridiculous.
Your rescue attempt has been noticed. Choose your next move carefully.
Hola.
You are persuasive enough. You and the goblin are free to go.
Kill me too.
Vediamo se gli altri mi attaccano adesso.
I'm just sad and bored.
Oh. Era quello che volevo fare dall'inizio.
Where's I put that old bucket?
E no. Scusa, come faccio a portarla fuori lì?
Sharp as ever.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Allora, parla con Will.
Well met.
Non
Be
accanto.
sure. The blade stands at the and
All'accampamento. Prendiamo lui.
Got time for old Karlak?
How can I help? Your enterprising approach to my problem is I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. We're
Tu cos'hai? Mm.
And again. Swing.
What's the story?
Veleno. Allora, riproviamo l'ultima volta. Non so perché. Così.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Watch your back. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Più 7. Perfetto.
Let me out, you bunch of softies. I met your friend. Ready to go?
Ok.
Let's see here.
Bloody teeth everywhere.
Niente, non devo dire di venire.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead the way.
Allora.
What am I to do?
Chierico. Sono morti, versione giocatore, guida. No.
This way.
Careful, I bite. Go.
Shoot. Wonder when they'll get to my boots.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
I could use the target practice.
Beh. Perché non mi notano?
Done for discretion. Just like old times.
Ok.
The softest touch.
This is ridiculous.
Lanciamo illusione minore.
Swing and swing and parry. And again. Swing and swing and.
Take that back. Can't keep goblins out forever. This is
Come faccio?
and we're no warriors. We're exposed.
Shame the goblins didn't.
Ready or not.
What I do for
On my
some
way.
soul. Feels we're all waiting to die.
Vediamo se il ragazzino mi aiuta. È finito morto. Eccolo qua.
I had a feeling you'd be back. You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Not long until we leave now.
All right.
Allora, lui non mi aiuta. Arriviamo fino a qua. Però non gliene frega un cazzo. Ripeto, non dobbiamo andare qua. Per cui giù e poi... Vediamo. Qualcuno ci rompe le balle. E basta evitare la guardia.
I heard what happened. Thank you. If the druids are this far gone, then it's
Okay.
not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Allora.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there.
Abbiamo la chiave qua.
We need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight.
Va
You're
bene,
equal to the
adulami ancora un
task.
po'.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Ricadiamo adesso nel vostro sangue. No. Non ci voglio leggere. Fatica. Stanza isolata. Ok. Porta di pietra. No, porta di pietra. Mappa. Provare la goblin stazza. Ok.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Ok.
tippy toes, move unseen.
Ok.
Neither seen nor heard.
Feel like we're being watched.
Oh, andiamo. Non possiamo saltare qua? Impossibile raggiungere. Ok. Grazie, mi avete fatto uscire. Boh, io ho cercato di essere...
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say. Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
Ok. Ok. Abbiamo una questione goblin. Fanno rientrare se non dici. Perfetto. Non ho capito. Devo solo vedere di là. La mappa non era chiara. Questo fico, come ci arrivo? Io raggiungere. Ok. Andiamo al portone. Ok. Che è questo?
I can't stop the bleeding, Bray.
People up ahead.
Press the wound.
Something's wrong.
Not like that.
What then?
I don't know.
Let's try this way. Injuries begun.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
Appena curato.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Allora, Oh, cura ferite. Vabbè.
He's hurt badly, and Owlbear got him deep. If there's anything you can do...
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're
Ecco l'assoluta.
a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
That fellow had a tadpole in his head, and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
I don't know any druids. We know that all too well, ma'am, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives, survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. You! Brenna! Kill her!
Vaffanculo, va. Prova a fare, scusa, punti ferite, esamina. Ora livello 2. Esamina, ora livello 2. Avviciniamoci. Donna. Un po'.
Heating up.
Adesso possiamo...
Tactical.
Time to kill.
Vediamo.
What should I do?
Non c'è, lei addormenta. No, non ce l'ha. Aspetti. Niente. Allora.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Ok. Adesso non lo ucciderà.
Ready.
Have to keep going.
Allora, riproviamo sonno. Uno a lui. Uno a lui. Poi. E niente. Devo ammazzarli proprio. Pinto, scatto, lancio. E non c'è.
Close ranks.
Che cazzo, devi camminare dentro l'acqua. Indaghiamo.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Meno male. Vediamo di salvarci da quel cazzo di video.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Ok. 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 Oh.
Let's see.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Torniamo di qua. Vedi che si è saltato l'acido. Molto tanto. Aspetta.
Don't be shy.
Carico.
Don't be pissed.
good to be alive. Marching.
Think more are coming.
Get up there, Phil. Damn it. I wish we could at least have given them a proper burial.
I told them to run, the idiots. You better turn north here, or you'll end up like them. Liam isn't here.
We didn't make it this far. You saw them grab him.
You don't gotta remind me.
Goblins on the high ground.
Un'arancia slip c'è. Va bene. Ghiore risanguato. Cosa ci avrà?
Wonder what killed the poor thing.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
Ma che cazzo sta dicendo questo? Ok, cosa
All
scopriamo?
seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
Ho già preso la carne io.
And is it dead enough for you?
Vediamo quanto.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
I'm not used to lying low.
Con crouch. Comodo però.
That might be worth a look. Maybe if I were a halfling.
Così, comodo, comodo. Cucciolota.
Non so. Perché c'è?
Ok. Dai che ci abbiamo il cucciolo.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively. Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. The dog whimpers nervously, as if to urge you on. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move. The dog sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Lettera, prendi tutto. Inventario, vediamo. Lettera d'oro. Leggi. Non tornerai in città finché non saranno i tuoi sgherri a cercare.
Si prende e si fa.
Allora venire scontro di persone al cimitero cercando di sepoltare McCartan. Leggi. Cosa gli altri nomi di suo padre? In un primo momento deve solo vedere il ritorno maledetto invece. Posso correre il rischio il migliore di sigillo? Questo che ha firmato? No, Corbin. Pesci, noi prendiamo pesci. A lei piace depredare qualsiasi cosa, quindi prendiamo pesci. Pesci. Pacchetto di pesci. Vecchio. Perché no? Questo cos'è? Questo forse classe armatura. Cotta di maglia. Destrezza io 13. Ok. Potrebbe metterselo forse. No, lui no.
What a charmer.
Per esempio Paolo.
Corazionale più.
Paolo e Darry.
Armatura 15. 16. Il risultato infantile disegnato con vicino sulla pelle animale. Globe con una scintilla tra le mani, una figura umanoide squadrata e quella che sembra un elfo. Ok.
Guarda, condivido.
Nelle scasse possiamo andare a lui. Ok, pergamena delle mani brucianti. Pergamena antica. Un rituale del sigillo. Il nostro Dio non interessa il misericordia, sia solo il sigillo. Indicazioni.
My faith will guide me.
Due lorani. Dove lo può usare? Sulla mano principale, che dotazione? Un D8 contundente. Non capisco questo. Sono una caduta, azioniamo. Competenza in quest'arma sblocca. Ah. Ok. Mappa.
Let's go.
Non c'è niente. Sì che c'è. Entriamo nella grotta. Aspetta, salva. Ma che La grotta è troppo. Guarda. L'orso gufo. Il momento della vendetta agli orsi gufi.
Looky! That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Cucciolo di orso gufo. Ben ridotto.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Aiutami. Fai alto, via il culo. Vai.
The owlbear's one good eye flicks away for a moment. You follow its glance and see an owlbear cub.
Nostri palmi.
The owlbear stares, then sharply inhales your scent. It sits back, its eyes still fixed on you. A silent ultimatum. You can leave now, or step closer and die.
Qua posso scendere?
Hey, a shrine to the moon god Seluna.
Che cazzo?
You again.
L'unico nemico per un conflitto tra le due divinità, sorelle Selune e Shar. Se Selune decide di essere perdonare la luce, sta stentando il colore dell'universo. Porca puttana.
How delicious.
Incenso, questo. Esamina. Lei forse?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain. It's just something I have to live with.
What's next?
Mettiamoci una protezione a bene o a male. Poi ci facciamo ancora ferite.
Take you.
Valuta. Ok. Super arcano, globo cromatico. Una magica.
Poi
Scusa.
Hey, good looking.
Un riposo breve, eh?
What now?
Beh,
dobbiamo andare
ancora lì. Ah, niente. Cazzo, non riesco a prenderlo. Ok.
Don't linger.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Well, well, well.
Cazzo è salito è...
If you insist.
L'orso buffo lo lascerei qua tranquillo, poveraccio.
What do we have here?
Ok. Allora andiamo un attimo in giù. A vedere cosa c'è di qua. Chi o cosa c'è? Che cazzo ci metto? 20. Ok. Andiamoci subito.
Enough! We know you have her. Please, we just want Mayrina back.
Ok.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
Stop this! We won't ask again.
Ok.
Careful! Don't trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Oddio.
Bollocks. You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
It's our sister, Marina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from thing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast!
In effetti è meglio.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Due idioti. Due idioti.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. The place has a quiet sense of calm. You can't see anything strange.
Devo tirare di nuovo, cazzo, se non cliccassi compulsivamente. Allora.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Addestriamo tutti gli animali. Vabbè, non ce la faccio ad addestrare una pecora. Ok.
Wheezing, the sheep backs away.
Mi dà tanto l'idea che queste pecore siano...
Ouch! My thing! We met these brothers. Guess they didn't find their sis.
Whoever did this wanted them to suffer. We need to be careful.
Non ho più le cura ferite. Un riprosino breve.
That helped.
Che palle.
Let's march!
Vedi questo? Pure.
Hong Kong?
Cretino.
What is it?
Ah, ok. Posso andare. Rovine, scogliere. Dintorni. Ok, ok.
Listen.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter? I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
A vampire spawn? Why?
It is a sacred mission from the head of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Capture? And bring it where?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring, hand inching towards his weapon.
At night, of course. Beyond that, I will say no more. There are some trade secrets we cannot share.
How sensible. We should go, but you have fun tracking your monster. No, I mean, we have different quests. I wouldn't want to distract this fellow from his path any more than he'd want to lead us from ours.
The elf is right. I have my own road to walk. A road that leads me straight to a hag's den, alas. But I wish you well. Be safe.
Ok, corretto. Non possiamo farci niente.
Devo dire che
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady. How shocking. Another barbarian with all brawn and no brains. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Besides, you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it? Because you stink. And I know the stench of mind flayer anywhere. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger? Well, that depends on the job. Removing a parasite is no small feat. But I like you, Petal. So I'll only ask for something small. One of your pretty little peepers. I pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
Eh?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
I can just walk into homes now. This gets better and better.
Mare Maria. That's a... It's another.
Hello, sweetness. You going to give me one of those precious peepers? As you wish. But should you change your mind,
Che cavolo l'ha mandato? Dove cazzo ci arrivo? Dobbiamo raggiungere. Ah. Ah.
Obbligatorio. Invece di questi hanno...
Bumpers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Well, hello.
Infatti la...
Very, very quiet. Let's prowl gently. What fun.
Che cosa successo? dovrebbe essere uguale per tutti.
Let's have a rummage. What have we here? Damn bloody thing.
Non era questo il
Vale.
cuscino.
Oggetti, cosa che abbiamo?
Trust no one.
No, no, no.
Però fatto dalle
Abbiamo bottine di grasso.
There's no time to waste.
Era semplice, delle città.
quei codici.
Un buon vuoto.
Questo
Hey ho. Hey.
Ok. Esplorare fino a qua. Non c'è proprio niente. Abbiamo un Dispel Magic. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No. Allora vediamo quanto è forte sta cazzo di megera. È fuori portato meno.
secondo me bisogna
What's the story?
dentro dirvelo.
Raggio gelido, recupero il carro.
Esatto.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Vediamo quanto è forte.
You blink and the wilderness changes. The swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Avete fatto?
Wow. 112. Minchia. Come incalzare, preparare.
Lo voglio giù. C'è questo codice. E il codice.
Eccoli qua. Ora la carica.
Covered.
Preparare. Posso preparare azione? Non ho capito come farlo.
On the way.
Sono sufficienti?
Sì, ho anche.
Talk to me. Heading there.
Tutto già.
Ormai per
La mago cosa mi ha rimesso un cazzo?
io dopo ascoltato che
Ah, che bastardo.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye bye.
Run if you can, hag. Karlak's got your number.
Allora, strategia. Il turno.
Adesso
Allora.
Let's move.
My faith will protect me.
Certo, come no. Ho fatto il salto grande prima quadrato d'arma, ma che ha tirato giù Jay. Niente, neanche per il momento no, non ci siamo.
ma infatti sempre
Niente.
e creerei.
Let's ride.
Ho visto.
Andiamo con il tipo.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Così però lascio tutta la parte del
Ancora.
Wheezing, the sheep backs away.
Abbiamo una pergamena.
I'm ready.
No, forse ce l'hanno io.
I applaud your taste.
Forse ce l'aveva.
What a day.
There is work to do.
Curiosità.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Devo incrociare con l'altro.
Allora facciamo così. Passo lungo.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Eccola qua.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
You know this devil. Mizura, one of Zariel's servants and a powerful devil in her own regard.
Infatti ce l'hai già nel...
Karlak, since when has flattery been in your bag of tricks? Besides, I've already got a pet. But he's been unruly. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing. He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
Fare un lavoro...
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands.
Oh, look.
Ta-ta.
Vabbè. Fai un...
All right.
Quelle cose.
Che cazzo sta quel cappino lì?
Hello.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word. The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. My father once said, one does not pursue a champion life, so it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from... I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. I don't remember much of the battle. But I remember drying the boy's tears after. No, but he named me friend, and that meant the world. But what of the others? The children never saved, the cries never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontier demanded a blade. And so I heeded. Not every threat to Faerun resides there. Better to prevent a catastrophe than to face it, even if it means a hell hunt. I thought you were an archdevil's servant come to bathe the frontiers in flame. You disavowed me of that notion soon enough. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. But you got out. You did the unimaginable. You brilliant, impossible woman. I wish I'd had a piece of your drive eons ago, before I got years deep into blindly obeying Mazora. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. We can, I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Ma tu no.
Time for a natter.
Poor Will. It gave you the benefit of the doubt, and it earned him a set of horns. Not that they don't look flattering on him. Almost everything does. Of course not, darling. You mustn't blame yourself. And maybe this will help him relate to you a little better. You're both sporting horns now, after all.
Poi dopo.
Oddio. Oh. No, 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 no. Come facciamo qua? Oh, oh, oh. Ho preso 2 sacchi.
I wonder what the next move is.
Devo fare così. Devo spostare. Oh, bene, bene. Molto meglio. Ok.
Wanna dance?
Perfetto. Ah, vabbè. Scrivimelo prima. Ancora usavo. Ok, prendiamo anche il pesca. Addirittura 2 balestre leggere. Ok.
Someone there.
Allora. Misura 13. 14. Una mano? La zanta sempre le fortezze. Danni. Anche questi.
Of course. Consider it done.
Allora, perché non se lo ricordo? Ok. Vai a dormire.
E in questo caso la tengo oltre caso è entrato Cavolo. Ok. Proviamo a parlare con la stronza.
sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Vediamo se faccio alto. Via, non lo fa. Sbagliare apposta.
Wheezing, the sheep backs away.
Brothers in arms have perished. Never did find their sister, I suppose.
Whoever did this is still at large.
Ok, andiamo a parlare con il tipo. Risolviamo, chiudiamo. Non può andare nera.
What a charmer. There we go. Hmm.
No.
Engineer?
Ah, stranger.
You catch a what?
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Ger were vagrant cutthroats.
A mystical? We steal.
Okay.
Simple wanderer and monster hunter.
Something.
Nothing so dramatic. I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the
A vampire spawn? Why?
Just so. But in this case, it is a sacred mission from the head of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Capture?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there. At night. Beyond that, I will say...
How sad. We should go, but you have fun. Tracking... No.
The elf is right. A road that leads me straight to a hag's den, alas.
Ok. Salva. Nuovo salvataggio. Salva. E chiudiamo. Buon appetito.